Welcome back to VTV for yet another 1 Minute Monday episode. Well, we hope it's going to be a 1 Minute Monday, but I didn't do so well on the first try. So I had two choices in getting this episode done, and that was get the perfect backdrop, get the lighting just right, or stick my camera on a tripod and go talk about it in the backyard. So, as you can see, I chose option 2. So the last time we saw you, we talked about family down at Folly Beach. Today, we're going to pick up at the third letter of our core values, and that is leadership. So in talking about leadership today, I wanted to use one of our teams as an example of leadership, and that is our team called Platinum. Now, I didn't decide on this team just because they've reached the pinnacle of the skill difficulty within our industry, being level 5, which is a huge accomplishment from a skill perspective, but I wanted to talk about why I feel like they've become leaders in our gym. I also wanted to talk about how loyalty and dedication to their program has brought them to this point and has helped create leaders out of these athletes that started out with back walkovers, not even back walkovers when they walked into our gym. So we did the math on this team. 13 athletes and 82 years of all-star experience with just victory. That's pretty impressive in this industry to see so many athletes stick with this competitive sport for so long in one program. And now here they are years and years later after all that work, all that loyalty, all that dedication, and now they've reached an opportunity where they can compete for a world's bid this year, which is exciting for us. It's exciting for everybody who came before them, who laid that groundwork so they could have this opportunity this season. So you can't just talk about being a leader. You have to actually be a leader by example. And that's exactly what Platinum has done from the start of this team back in the spring. As soon as this team was formed, they stepped up to the challenge immediately. Early on, they felt like they needed extra practice time, so they knew it was going to be a lot of work, and they were willing right out of the gate to get going, get after it, and start making things happen. There was another time over the summer where they actually at the last minute decided they wanted to add a stunt camp so they could increase their skill level as much as possible before this season kicked in. That's not something you see all the time, athletes wanting to add more responsibility and more work, but that's exactly what they've done. But it doesn't surprise me because you can see, as I said earlier, 82 years, this is a loyal group of athletes to each other and to the program. Another thing we expect from our athletes is confidence, and that plays into leadership. And this team is the epitome of confidence. Don't confuse that ever with arrogance or cockiness. You don't get to that skill level without being confident. And we expect these athletes and all the athletes across our gym to be leaders, both on and off the floor, but true leaders, not just an Instagram image of what you think someone's life's about, but true leaders that make a difference within your program and within the lives of all those kids that look up to them and want to be in their shoes one day. All-Star Cheer is a competitive sport just like any other sport out there, and there are tremendous lessons to be learned from competition. So we understand the value of striving for perfection, because even though it's unattainable, that process of striving for perfection is where things get done. But it's always important to remember that winning championships is temporary, but making good people and building future leaders is forever. So that's it for my quick take on leadership, and we'll see you on the next episode of VTV.